success from last weekend. How are you getting people back in line for what you have ahead?
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about getting them back in line. Oregon do that for you. I mean, this is a whole different beast. The speed that their offense plays with, the tempo. You don't get yourself ready to go and prepared mentally, then it's going to be a long, long day. So our guys are getting prepared well. They're going to go and compete, and our expectation is to go win a football game.
They offer a lot of challenges, Oregon does, but they're bringing in a new quarterback. You do anything to try to rattle him, or do you make him look
Well,
back?
we're going to go and worry about us and do what we do. I mean, it's not about what Oregon does. I mean, you can't approach it that way. You got to go in and approach it where we got to play the best that we can play as a football team together, and let the chips fall where they may.
You had some people on offense who had to step in for, unfortunately, some injuries. You had another one Saturday night. Talks about how this team has been resilient in that way.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've got depth now, and every team, NFL and college, goes through injuries. I mean, that's part of the game. One thing that's 100% sure is that there's going to be injuries in football. The way the guys are bigger, faster, stronger, and running into each other, that's just the way it is. So everybody has to be ready. You're always one play away from being that starter, and if you're the third team guy, you're 2 plays away from being the starter. So, we prepare them that way, and as long as we continue to have depth, but it won't affect us as much.
Defensively, you obviously pleased with the way your team played. Are some things you want to shore up from last week?
Well, defensively, we had an error early where they threw a deep one over our head, and it wasn't really a mental error. It was just that we bit on the run, and we weren't disciplined with our eyes. We've got to clean up when it gets into the fourth quarter, making mistakes. We made a little too many fourth quarter mistakes, being in the wrong gap or anything, and so we got to be able to handle the pressure when you're in a position to win. And then on offensively, you got to take care of the ball better. I mean, we still turn the ball over too much. I mean, that's 2 consecutive games where we've given up a fumble by a receiver and they picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown. I mean, that's game changers right there. So once we cut out those things and continue to get better at taking care of the football with our decisions and our ball security, then we'll be fine.
Talk to us about Oregon. You've been there before. Talk to us about what you feel about the atmosphere of that particular.
That's great. I mean, it's a chance to experience one of the greatest venues in college football, and the beauty of the mountains and the crowd will be loud and on top of you, and there'll be a up tempo deal, and you don't get caught up. You can't get caught up in the moments. You've got to stay focused on what you have to do and focus on what you do and your execution, and let the other stuff happen.
Have a great practice. Good luck this week.
Thank you.